Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to turn this log into a usable mallet. Stay tuned and make sure to stay to the end to see the final product before and after. Let's get this on the lathe. This has got to get cut off, so I'm trying to get the best, because this is going to be the mallet side. So I'm just trying to get the best. Let's see what that does. Let's see what she spins at. See if we can get past that. There we go. Yeah, it's 300. Can't go with that. I'll take forever for this. All right, I think that's safe. It's 600, so it'll be fast enough to take this down. So, first thing I'm going to do is on this half right here, just try to get where she starts getting around. And then where she starts getting around, we'll see where we go from there. I don't like the way this is cut in there, this chainsaw cut. I don't like that. That might be a problem, child, in regards to the shape of the head. We'll see. All right, let me grab my face shield here and get this bad boy on. Let me grab my roughing spindle valve and go to work. See what happens here. Got a lot of little dots and dings in this. It looks like a woodpecker got to it. Yeah, let's get this bark off. If I can get it off without having to eat wood, it's always a good thing. All right, I got enough bark to work this half here, so let's see what I can gain or lose, because like I said, I want to be the head part, so if it has to be the foot, that's fine too, but let's see what happens. Let's see what I get out of this. Let's keep getting it rounded here. I need it round, that's the first thing, so without that, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Getting there. Going good, just like I want. Look, I ain't got a buggy in this one. See if we can get it out of there. Alrighty. Sorry, but your burrowing days are over. You're gone. Alright, let's get this back going here. Let's see what we got going at this side. I just want to get one side to determine what way I want to put it. Alright, starting to get there. Yeah. I'm going to be interested what I do with this top. Yeah, this is going to be the handle. This is going to be the top. And I'm going to try to do the whole thing between spindles or between centers. All right, let's see what happens. It starts to take shape as I see it. Alright, let's see how that's coming along. Alright, bring that down a little bit more. Good to go. Alright, let me do something real quick here. Swap these two things out. This a little long. Let me get my 6-inch. Alright. Give me enough. Alright, just a little bit more. Bring her down a little bit thinner. Not much, just a little. Bring this. We're gonna work this whole thing together here. Whew. Yeah. Nice cut though. There's nothing else. That's got a sweet cut. Alright. Just straighten the rest of this out here. Alright, that part's done. Let's go ahead and start working on the head here. I'll do a little piece at a time here. See how I can get this part here shaping out. That's basically the last indent part. So as this is going off, we're going to end up with some of this. I don't mind. I mean, it's a mallet. I prefer not to have it, but if I do have it, I'll just sand it down flatter so I have a flat bottom if I need to. But let's just go ahead and work it. The wood will tell me. Either do you say, not gonna happen, or that's a good idea, man. All I need is this off. Round it out a little more. You don't want to come off on your own? That's fine. Let's get it off. Alright, getting there. I can't believe all these bug holes and stuff. Gives a little personality. I can bring this down a little more so it looks like it's a mallet up here, which is probably what I'll do. But this is pretty much, I just need to get the rest of this to come off, and then I'm going to start shaping her out. Shape out the top and then redo the grip, the handle. Alright, I got to bring it down as I shape in the head. Still be so. So, let's get back up here, start shaping the head up. How I want mine to be, I want a little portion of this here, up here to maybe there. So, this part right here will go down and it'll basically look like a tenon at the head. Kind of like this little part here. I like this part because it comes in handy when I'm sitting there with the chip carver to take the tips off the ends and pop, pop. So I want to get another one of those like that up there. So that'll be. And then I'll bring it down. I got a lot of. I don't know if this vlog was such a good idea. Man, I just see this one here. Get back to shaping it and see what happens. See what other surprises it has in store. This up here, and let's hope I don't need any more. All right, here we go. I got it going what I want now. Let's see if I get some shape to the top. All right, let me take a second here to clean my shield. Sometimes it gets a little drippy in here and now I can't see. Never a good thing. With this cue, I'm going to put it down before I hurt myself. So let me grab the detail spindle gauze here. See if I get better luck with that over here. Yeah, that's going in enough. Yeah, I can cut that off up here. Worried about this is about rounded. Now it can shrink down a little more. But it's still, yeah. Okie dokie now. Yeah, that's good. There's a lot of scraping right here. Trying to build. Get over there. I'm sorry. Putting the wrong with it. Anyway, I'll keep the hole so if I ever have to put it back on and resurface it or whatever, she'll be fine. All right, let's see what this sends out to. Let's see here. We'll go to 240. So there's 120, 240. I think we start at 120 and be fine. I'll probably put a couple of coats of this Mylan's sanding sealer. There's get my cloth rolled up, prepped and ready to go. All right, so before I get going anymore, let me grab something up here to cover my base, especially with my sweating right now. Put some more on here. Let's see if I can get a little more quicker this way. All right, see how that goes for a little bit. Now buff it out. All right, yes, I'm using a cloth right now. My paper towels are slim to none. More on the none side than the slim side. And I'm going to be switching over to these shop type cloths. They seem to do okay if I fold it up enough and don't hold it too tight. So if there's a catch, just let it go. She actually looks pretty good. Really. All right, let's apply another coat. That's enough of that. I'm gonna go for about a minute and then buff it out. Cut it off. That's all we got left, really. My selection, I thought was going to be a nice one until you stop removing the bark and then realize, yeah, maybe it's not as pretty as you thought it was. This is more than I need. Well, folks, that's it. All I gotta do now is just take it off the lathe. This down a little bit here. Okay, didn't want to do that. I got underneath it. Like I said, it don't have to be perfect. All right, here we go. Now I'm outside here. I got my piece up here. So all I'm gonna do is just light it up a little bit, turn it down a little, and just burn the tip. The rest of it gets it, so what? Who cares? And that's basically all I do. Go in. I can take a little sand down to it, you know, sand it down a little bit, which is probably what I'm going to do. And that'll be it. Should be done. Boom, boom. Let's get to work, guys. And hold it this way here. This little piece right here might actually come in handy because it really fits comfortable right there. So, you never know. All right, until the next time. See ya. Oh, yeah, give it another little bit here. I'll get before and after. There you go.